Boom goes the dynamite. Whoo, explosions are nice. Hey everyone, ZeMnouS here, back with more comfy builds. This build honestly has been a treat, not only sitting there and utilizing all of the TO mechanics that we physically possibly can, but we're also sitting there and getting some really nice procs with this. We're sitting there and making sure that the blast procs that we're getting from not only TO Soul with hitting that 120 that you've seen there, but also taking and giving us big damage. That's just technically speaking just a nice add-on. Like, we don't need this for Hammer, but this build is just a super treat that I just had to share because it's one of the builds that I've been rocking, even though Sunbreak is right around the corner. With all that, let's sit there and take a look at just what we're rocking. With today's build, we have 239 attack with 65 blast damage. This has just been a great time. Just see numbers fly and just you feel like a charge blade. You use it with this hammer build. It's just a great time. You just see numbers flying everywhere and you're just like, yeah, big damage. Woo! It's just solid. On top of that, we have 45% affinity with 515 defense. So this is just a solid time. It's also a decent bit tanky, so I haven't tested it specifically myself to sit there and see if it handles really well on super apex hunts, but then again, those are extremely challenging at best. Same as before, nothing's changed for me really. This will change up huge come Sunbreak with switch skills being announced. So yeah, look forward to these videos getting extremely complicated. Finally, about the skills, what are we rocking? Crit level 7, attack boost 5, crit boost level 3, blast attack level 3, speed sharpening level 3, hunger resistance is at level 2. It's just so that way we could try to keep stamina as long as physically possible at high without having to like stop and eat, so that way we can keep a decent amount of damage. Teostra blessing level 2. This will help with our blast procs to sit there and give us that nice juicy 120s. Weakness exploit level 1. This could be improved as I show you the talismans. My talismans have been rocky at best, and finally flinch free. So just what are we rocking underneath the hood with? We have the Teostra Cratergouger. This also can be replaced with the longsword and also the hunting horn. Also possibly the sword and shield. Sword and shield mains let me know. I struggle using that weapon at best. So Teostra crown, which is where we're sitting there and putting in our flinch free. We have jelly vest. This is literally just to house our blast attack. If you have a better blast attack talisman or a just solid blast attack talisman, this could change out and you could sit there and run even better stuff here, but because of my talisman box, this is what I'm working with. Once again, Capcom, please event quest. Teostra blessing, crit eye 1, a crit boost 1, and Wex, all sitting on our gloves. The gloves are fairly solid. We're literally using this so that way we can get 1 level of Teostra blessing, followed up with Kaiser Coil for the other level of Teostra blessing. These just overall are super solid. This is just gonna pair very nicely with the Kaiser crown, because we all know that crown is just nuts right now. Sadly, with the end of Rise around the corner, I don't know what Teostra stuff holds in Sunbreak. I'm hoping it's still as juicy as this, because this was just a fun time and a fun build. Finally, Ingrid Greaves S. This is just the staple usual. You know, there's nothing to see here. Pedalist, just run whichever one you want at this point really. And finally, our talisman of choice is attack boost level 3. Technically, you can get away with any form of attack boost as long as it's level 2 plus. Or on top of that, you could sit there and completely change it if you have like a blast attack talisman with like say with like attack boost level 1 and 2 level 2 slots or something like that. You can really change this up depending on your talisman slot. And again, because of how my box works, I'm sitting there and just running with attack boost level 3 with a level 1 slot, because it's the best thing I have for this build. If you could definitely change, like I said, change out the chest piece. That's definitely been the build. Overall, even in field testing, this build just has blast procs out the wazoo. Like, it procs a lot, and it's really fun to sit there and just have additional explosions and just feeling like a total badass as you're sitting there and hunting a monster. Like, all in all, this has just been a great and solid time. With all that, definitely thank you guys for subscribing, and sit there and just remember to stay comfy.